This video will show you how to tell a rooster from a hen. First off, here are chickens. Yes, we let them run around the yard, and their run down here isn't too big. We have one Easter egg over there. The rest of them are Plymouth Rocks. Now, among these, you can probably see which one's the rooster. That one right there. Right over there. So basically, there's multiple signs of telling. Now for this Plymouth Rock breed, it's easier to tell if it's a rooster or not. Because one thing is that, you see right here, see how he's lighter in color? See how that is? Look at his head. See how he's lighter in color than this hen? Out of all these hens, except for the Easter egger, you don't count. Out of all these hens, he's super lighter than them. Plymouth Rock roosters get lighter than the hens. I know why, but I'm going to scramble my words, so I don't want to screw this video up. So, yeah, that's one way. The roosters are lighter than the hens. That is, if you see one of your chickens is lighter, then it's one of your Plymouth Rock roosters. Okay. See, I'm scrambling with my words already. If you see that one of your Plymouth Rock chickens is lighter than the others, it's most likely a rooster. But keep it around for a little bit just to make sure. He hasn't crowed yet. He's 10 weeks old. I'll show you some more stuff. Okay, number 2. You will see you see that right there? That was what I was going to show you guys. So, at this age, this is something you can only identify at 8 to 10 weeks. 8 to 12 weeks would be a better way to tell. But they get these things called tail feathers. Roosters. Everyone gets some. All chickens do. But the roosters, they get these pointy, long ones that will grow out, unlike the hens. Now, at this age, it's easier to find out if it's a rooster or not because you can see the tail feathers pretty good. He's at an angle. You guys saw them earlier. They're like pointy feathers. They weren't super long. He just got them a little bit ago. So, yeah. That's a big way, but that takes a little bit. That takes about, start to see him at 10 weeks, but 12 weeks is a time where you will definitely see them. Another thing, and this is something that is pretty interesting, so to say, the thickness of their feet. Let's look at, I named him Shrek, right there. I named him Shrek. So look at his feet. Look how thick those things are. Let's look at their feet. Let's compare them. Look how thick his feet are compared to theirs. I mean, you can obviously see that. That is a good sign to tell if it's a rooster. An excellent sign, actually. Just have to spot, though, because the first time when I thought he was a rooster at first, I couldn't see any difference. But now you start to see the difference as they grow older. This one is this one is the one you'll hear about the most. Their comb and their waddle development. Roosters' combs, they grow faster and longer than the hens. And so that's why you'll see the comb right. Comb is that big red thing. The waddle is that big red thing. For those of you who don't know, probably all of you guys know. But basically, roosters develop them quicker, like I just said. So hens, they do not get those combs, or they don't get a comb like that or waddle until like a year of age. I would say is a proper. Yeah, a year of age would be. Yeah, that sounds good. So until a year of age. So we know 3 things. The lightness in color, depending on the breed. I think it's only with Plymouth Rocks, but I can't be sure. 2, the thickness of their feet. The roosters have thicker feet than the hens. Number 3, waddle and comb. I'll go more into it. Another thing is color of the comb and hold up. I'm gonna go to the other side to give you guys a better picture. The color of the comb and waddle aren't good ways to tell if it's a rooster or a hen. A good site to find out if it's a rooster or a hen is Backyard Chickens. It's very easy to make an account there. Just post a picture of your chicken. It doesn't matter what breed it is, and you'll probably get someone. You will get someone identifying the breed. And so you see how big the comb is right there. See how big the comb is compared to the hens. Look at that. See how big the waddle is compared to the hens. This one barely has anything. And so yeah, this one I have not done a lot of research into. I just assumed this one, but I'll tell you guys it anyways. I think you won't start seeing this until, like, you know, the age he is at. Well, I think it's the size and the weight. That's, you won't notice that. Or, sorry, that's my sister and brother. You won't notice that with very early on, the weight and the bigness. But, like, now they're 10 weeks. You can see now he is clearly bigger than the hens. And if you pick him up, he is absolutely super heavy now. Not super heavy, but, you know. Guys, get out of here.
No, we went outside.
So, basically, cool. That's what you should be doing. And so, yeah, look how big he is. That's just his wing part. So, yes, we do let him outside. This space is pretty small. We'll let them outside soon. Look how big he is compared to that thing. And look how tall he is. Tallness is another factor. I'm not sure on those two things. Bigness and tallness. I'm not too sure about those things. Those are some things I have assumed about them. But I'm pretty sure they're right. Now, this thing you won't see until like 3, 4, 5 months of age. It's the Rooster Spurs, which are like these big pointy things that come from their legs. Now, by the time they get those, they'll probably be crowing, so it's not too good of a way to tell if it's a rooster or not. But, so these are things we've gone over. I'm probably going to miss something, but hackle feathers we've gone over, which are those pointy neck feathers. Thickness of feet, lightness of color. Roosters are lighter than the hens. They're whiter than the hens, so to say. Lighter. I said thickness of feet already. Comb and waddle development. And height. These two I'm not sure of. Height and bigness of the chicken. And so, at this age, they start to make warning calls to the hens. And I've actually heard this more often as he gets older. I heard it first at 8 weeks of age, and he started doing it more often. I heard it a week ago when they were 9 weeks. And now that they're 10 weeks, I heard it this morning, actually. And so, one bad way to tell if it's a rooster or a hen at this age is looking at the saddle feathers. Now that's when they get older, like 12, 15 weeks, that's when you can tell about the saddle feathers. But at this age, it's very hard to spot those things because they just develop. So it's very hard to spot them. I heard at 12 to 15 weeks you can see them much better. So yeah, but with those tail feathers, it's like 8, 10 weeks is when, oh my gosh, they're super loud. And so at 8 to 10 weeks, that's when you start to see those pointy tail feathers. You have to kind of go through his tail. That's what I do. I'll pick him up. I don't do anything bad. I just kind of put my finger and I'm trying to look through the pile of feathers he has at his tail. And I've seen some inside the coop, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. So, let's see. I've gone over everything. And I think those are some of the main things. Oh, wait. Another thing is that the hens, hens' tails are uniformed. But roosters, their tails are not uniform. And so, that's another sign of it being a rooster, is that its tail is not as uniform as a hen's. I'm going to see if I can get a picture. I'm almost out of time here. But, yeah, I can't get a picture. That's a hen's tail. And then the roosters, they're ununiformed.